These questions are arguably a little bit more complex than others, and so one of the most important things that you can do in helping yourself get the right answer is to make notes as you go along. Write down every step of any sum or any working out that you do, so you can keep a track of what you're trying to work out. And when you put things down on paper, it forces you to look at the question and think about what information is important, and then you'll be able to work it out so much easier. So if we look at question 5 as an example, we've got a situation where one person has so many conkers, he exchanges some of them with another, and how many do they both have at certain points? Write it down in stages. So write down both their names and talk about at certain points how many conkers they both have. It will make it so much easier than just looking at the words, because that way if you've got numbers, it's easier to do number sums when you're looking at them that way rather than when they're written down. So draw it out and map it out on your page so you can see all the stages of the situation, and you'll be able to work it out so much easier. It's the same with question 6, because it's asking you not just to do an anagram, but do one with specific rearranging. So it's a bit more complicated, and again, if you have the original word written down, do all the swapping around that's necessary in your next stage, and then try and figure out what you can spell from the end. And it will just make it so much easier for yourself. Keeping a track of all those stages in your head is tricky, so it's not always possible to do. So make sure you plan it all down on the page and get each process down on there so you can track what's going on. And finally, we have question 8, which is another one looking at if this month was X, then what's the 5th month after Y going to be, and that sort of thing. So again, you write down the order of the months in the year and track what's going on. You know, put your finger next to the month that you start on, move it where necessary, move down where necessary, and hopefully that will keep a track of what's going on in the question. So basically, my advice is to, where a question has a lot of stages and it's quite complicated, write down every step and every stage, and that way you'll be able to keep a track on it so much easier and find getting the right answer a lot more simple.